The Three Billy Goats Gruff by Nick Sharratt and Stephen Tucker. This is the tale of three billy goats gruff, one grey, one brown and one white. They lived in a field and they loved to eat grass from daybreak till last thing at night. They had grass for their breakfast and grass for their lunch, and for tea they had more of the stuff. Soon there wasn't a lot of grass left in their field. "Let's move on," said the billy goats gruff. Now, over the stream they could see a fine meadow, as lush and as green as could be. "It's time," said the youngest, "to cross the red bridge," and his brothers just had to agree. What brave billy goats, for each of them knew that under the bridge in a shack lived a horrible troll who kept watch all the time, and goat was his favourite snack. While the two older billy goats packed up the tent, the youngest one said, "Cheerio!" He began to trot over the rickety bridge just as fast as his 2 feet would go. But he hadn't got further than halfway across when a voice shouted out, "Not so fast!" And onto the bridge leapt the horrible troll, and he grunted, "You're not getting past." The troll licked his lips, then he said with a grin, "I fancy goat pie for my tea." And the little goat trembled but quickly replied, "Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. My brother is bigger, he's coming this way. He'd taste better than me, I am sure." "In that case," the troll said, "I shall let you pass, but don't come round here any more." He reached the far bank and the troll disappeared. So the middle-sized goat said, "Here goes." He stepped onto the bridge and he took a deep breath and he started to cross on tiptoes. But the troll had good ears, so he heard the bridge creak and he jumped up and stood in the way. He chuckled with glee when he saw the goat there and roared, "Boy, am I hungry today." "Oh, please let me cross," said the middle-sized goat, but the troll only snapped, "What's your hurry? With some herbs and some spices and served up with rice, you would make a delicious goat curry." "My brother's much bigger. He'll be along soon," said the goat, and he'd make a huge meal. "So spare me and think up a way to cook him." And the greedy troll said, "It's a deal." Whilst the troll went to look in his cookery books, the goat quickly went on his way. He ran to his brother who stood in the meadow and both of them shouted, "Hooray!" The big billy goat had been patiently waiting. Now his turn had finally come. He strode onto the bridge, but the horrible troll popped back up with a cry of "Yum, yum." The troll fixed his eye on the huge shaggy goat. His mouth watered. He said, "What a prize. I'm glad that I waited, 'cause very soon now I'll be eating goat burger and fries." The goat stared right back at the horrible troll. "You're a rude, nasty fellow," he said, "and I really don't want to be dish of the day. Let me teach you a lesson instead." He lowered his horns and he charged straight ahead and ran into the troll with a crash. The troll lost his balance, fell right off the bridge and plunged into the stream with a splash. As the horrible troll bobbed about in the water, he spluttered, "I know when I'm beaten," and the billy goats laughed and began tucking into the sweetest grass they'd ever eaten.